Hello everybody, welcome back. Today I am going to show you how I'm doing a Quilting Life's Block of the Month border. So I'm only doing the border, which is this. I'm not giving away any pattern or anything. I'm really not trying to step on anybody's toes here. I'm doing the block. I just wanted to share it with you. So I'm doing the border. This is just the outer star here. And I'm actually doing it in Christmas theme because I want to use up what I have. And I figure if I use my Christmas fabrics, then once we're done in December, I'll have a Christmas quilt. And it'll be stars, which is Christmassy. So for the border, you just need your 4 corners. That's these. And I'm doing both sizes. She gives 2 sizes, an 8-inch block and a 16-inch block. So I'm doing mine exactly the same. So I've cut my border out of both. Again, I'm not giving sizes. If you want the size, she has a video talking about it. And she also has the downloadable printable on her blog. So, and after a year, she puts them back, or she takes them down. So I'm not giving out anything because after she takes them down, she has a fee for it. I'm sure there's a reason. I think she said there's just not enough storage. I'm not judging. I'm just telling you I'm not giving anything away. I'm only showing you how I'm doing the block. So these are my corners for both. Then you're going to make flying geese. I'm going to do one of each size because, well, that's what I have. So we're going to start with a small one. And I also use this ruler. So I just lay this on the corner. This also could just be a flying geese tutorial. However you want to look at it. But each month, and I realize I'm behind. This is January's. I am going to do the inner block in a separate video because I'm only going to do the inner block each month on camera. And again, I'm not giving away sizes. If you want them, you will have to go to her resources. So I'm just going to line this up right here. This edge here with the straight line down. So you want your 1/4 inch there. And then it's just going to go down here. And that forms a little corner also. So when you trim this, you just have to sew down through there. So we're just going to head over and sew this up. And actually with this, I have been sewing the second part too. So I'll have a secondary block, maybe even quilt. I don't know. I'm going to have it for 12 months of these, large and small. So maybe I'll have lots of different ones to do. So we're just going to sew this down from point to point. And then I'm going to grab that half square triangle and sew it down, which also serves 2 purposes. I can cut my block off and not have to waste material. I'm already making the second block, so I'm going to move this because, again, I'm not giving away any pertinent information. I'm just teaching you how to make a flying geese block. So we're going to iron this open. And then you have to be very careful when you do the second one because if you cut this way, you're going to end up with this, which is a nice block. I'll probably make something out of it. But you want to make sure you're cutting it this way because you want this corner cut off. You want this corner to be the green. So we're just going to line that ruler up again and cut it off. Well, we're going to go sew it. do that one. Alright, and then lay those to the side. And then there we have it. So I have all 3 or 4 of my for January. So I don't know what I'm going to do in January. I don't know if I'm, or for the year. I might alternate my stars between red and green, or I might just make them all red, or obviously not green. So then here's the large one. Lay it there. And then we're going to just do the same thing, except for we need the larger ruler. And when I bought these rulers, I got them on Amazon. It was a 2-pack. I got them both in the same pack. I mostly use a small one, but it's too big or too small for this. So we take this here, and that far line there going down, we're going to line it up. And then it just automatically lines up if you've cut everything right. So just slice it off. And we're going to go sew both these up also, because I'm saving those two, and they'll make a nice size. Well, sorry about that. They'll be a nice size half square triangle. I'm just sewing them right now. I haven't trimmed them to anything, to any size. We'll get this. And I'm not really worried if it slips on me a little bit. I mean, I try not to, but it's a bonus block, so oh well if it does. So let's cut it loose. Come back over. Iron it open, and we're going to do the same process on the other side. Again, making sure you're cutting the right corner off. So we just line up the last line here. It's a 4.5 inch line, I think, on this one. I don't know. It's whatever. It doesn't matter whatever size block you have. You're going to line up. So this block could have been this one, and I'm still going to line up that one, because when it comes down, it's still going to be at the same spot, or the end of the block, not the same spot, but the spot that it needs to be. Slice that off. Let's go sew them up. It does make it very nice. I like that roller. I highly recommend it. If you have money to spare. If you don't have money to spare, trim them differently. Alright. Let's iron this one open. And there it is. Beautiful, beautiful. So on these, now it will just go together. You'll just sew 2 of them like this. And the other 2 will just wait until your middle block is ready. Now for these, on the large one, I just ironed it open like usual to the green side on this one. Laid it to the side. And then the little ones, I do the same way, except for then I open the white part. So I iron it open. And I don't make a lot of small blocks. So when I do, there's a lot of bulk. So then I just come down here and I slide it through. And I iron this seam open. And I'm hoping when I sew them into something, it'll help keep it flatter. I do have the other large block, but it's still on my sewing machine, and since I don't need it for anything, I'm just going to leave it there for now. So I'll also have 2 extra of the little block at the end of the year because I've sewn the one wrong. However, I'll probably do another one wrong or 2. So I don't actually know what I'll do with them, but they're going to go in something. Maybe a matching pillow. A fabric matching pillow. But anyways, alright, there it is. That's how you make a flying geese block. Got 2 sizes. So if you were going to make a flying geese block, really, you can make it any size. So if your squares here were 5 by 5, your rectangle would need to be 5 by 10. So you can make it any size. You just have to, these are half the size of the white piece. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you make it and love it. And I will see y'all next time. Have a great day.